Everybody, so today I want to do a review on the white climber rose that I have here in my front yard. This is called Cloud 10. Now, if you still remember, I don't know if you all remember, I made a video about the fall pruning video with this rose, and I show you all how I train the rose. And it was all totally bare at the time, so there you go. This is how it looks like after it has finished uh, growing out all the new leaf and the new cane after I prune it. And I actually been hold on myself from trying to make a video about it, and it actually has already been bloomed for almost 3 weeks for now. I just wait until it sent out most of the bloom is open, and that's why I do the review today. So to give you a little bit background on this rose. So I bought this rose as a as a 1 gallon en route last year in June. So this rose is about 1.5 years old for me today. And you can see that it is such a vigorous rose. Consider it has been so young, because we all know that the climber usually take about 3 years to really start to take off. And especially this is not a grafted rose, this is an en route rose starting from 1 gallon. So for me, this is a very impressive quality of this rose. Second, this rose is actually very healthy. As you can see, I do not have much of the black spot on it at all, while some of the roses still have some black spot in my garden right now. And there is a criteria that is very important for me when I pick a climber, especially for my front yard, is the bloom has to be, first of all, very long lasting. Has to be. If it's fragrant or not is not really the priority, because maybe because my nose is not really sensitive, I cannot really smell it until I go close to the rose. I really like put it in my nose, so then I can smell it. So why it is so important for a climber to have a long lasting bloom is because if you don't, you will never have an effect like this that show all the blooms is together and it will last for a long time. Because you need to remember, a lot of the climber, they do not repeat well at all. So if you do not get a long period of time for the bloom, it's really not that worth to grow something so big and take so much of a space. So that's why I like Cloud 10 so much. And it is vigorous, so means after I chop it down, as you guys remember, I remove all the leaf and all that thing, and this is all the new growth that they sent out. And I actually have trained some of the cane. If you can see, some of the cane, they are too long that it cannot fit in the art, and then I actually trained them to the trellis. And next to here I have Larissa that pair with it, so eventually they will kind of meet and cross each other if they are long enough, which I think will be very interesting, because Larissa is a very nice sweet pink. I can show you. Look at how sweet it is, and it fade into white color. And again, it lasts very long time. Larissa lasts, also the bloom lasts for a few weeks. So again, this rose is very healthy. It bloom in flush, and I will show you it bloom in cluster, and look at how gorgeous it is. Pure white rose. It's totally a pure white. So you can see some of it can bloom in cluster. Like this is a cluster of 4. So there you go, you can see that this is a cluster of 3. So it will usually like bloom one by one if it's a cluster, but because it lasts so long, so you get to see them all really together as a cluster. And so this is how it looks like when it's spent. It really lasts very, very long. I would say the bloom really probably lasts about like what, two weeks easily, like easily 2 weeks. You can see that. And the cane are actually not thin, they are pretty sturdy. They're actually pretty sturdy. So as you can see, so it doesn't really flop that much. You can see it hang pretty well at each of the level. You can see. So I still have some of the buds showing up, still not yet open, still waiting to be open. This one looks really nice at night as well. So you know how people like moon garden nowadays, and moon garden is really a nice thing when it's a white color, because you know at night when it's dark, just a little bit of light, like let's say you have some moonlight, you know, then the white color reflect the light the best. So you really can still, like any other color you cannot really see, but the white color, since it reflects the light so much, so it does make a good focus in your yard really. And if you put some spotlight, it's even amazing. All right, so there you go. This is a cloud 10, and there you go, cloud 10, and hopefully you like what it. Oh, by the way, it doesn't have much fragrance at all. There's no fragrance to this rose, so this is the only negative on this rose. So there you go. Hopefully you will like it, and let me know if you have any question.